Welcome back to Stella Rosabella, where I talk about the latest Asian drama, music, and shows. So today I want to talk to y'all about a new drama, well, really my first impressions of 说英雄谁是英雄 Heroes. So let's get to it. So this drama stars Zheng Shengxi as Wang Xiaoshi, Yang Chaoyue as Wenrou, Liu Yuning as Bai Choufei, Chen Chuhe as Xu Mengzhen, and Meng Ziyi as Lei Chun. So these are like the main cast characters. So the gist of the story is Wang Xiaoshi, his teacher, his shifu, asked him to, leave this place that he's always been up in the mountain. I don't know where he's been, but basically in his bubble, and saying oh, I need you to do something for me. Please bring this package to Xu Mengzhen. And he doesn't know what's in the package, supposedly. And this actually has something to do with who will take over Hiiiiiii. So that is the gist of the story. But the focus is really on the characters of Wang Xiaoshi, Wenrou, and Bai Choufei, these three characters really, and how they change in this story, and sort of how every martial arts jianghu type of story is, someone goes into this world not knowing much, and then how they grow and change. So I think that's sort of the gist of it. So in this world there are two different sort of groups. There's Dingfeng Hiiiiiii, which is the one that Xu Mengzhen is part of, and Liufen Bantang, which is Lei Chun's dad. That's so they're two different sort of, I guess, groups. And very different. Liufen Bantang, they're more into mean and sort of greedy and power and everything. And Dingfeng Hiiiiiii is very different. They're really into zhengyi and bangzhu other people. So that's so they're total opposites. So that's that. And this drama, I have to say, why I decided to watch it, one of the reason is Chen Chuhe. Chen Chuhe, I have watched his drama a couple times, and I haven't seen his drama for a very, very long time, and actually I'm a fan of his. If you have watched my previous videos, you've probably seen me going to 爱山各门, this drama that was really popular, and I went to those places, so you can probably check out that video. And yeah, so then I was I want to watch his dramas, and here he is, his latest drama. Another reason is probably because of the director. If you don't know, the director is he actually directed Donggong. I feel a lot of people have seen that drama and love the drama. I, on the other hand, did not like the drama, but I saw how it was filmed and all the different scenes. It's very beautiful. And in terms of another drama that he's also a director of is Siteng, which he also is part of. You see him on screen, so that's there. So these are the two. So if you've seen those two dramas, you probably sort of get his style and everything, and just because apparently the way he films people, it's very beautiful. So yeah, so that's basically it. And I was okay, I'm really interested in how he's gonna film this drama. So that's the reason why I decided to check out this drama. And so this drama, first off, I have to say I really love, I guess, the camera work in a sense. For example, when Wenrou first is introduced to the audience and all the different characters and everyone in this world. Wenrou, she comes you don't actually hear her voice, but she's talking, and everyone's who are you, everything. But she comes down with a rope coming down from the top, and swirls her sword around. And I was wow, that was so cool. I don't know, I just felt it left a really deep impression on me of her character. And it's sort of when she meets Wang Xiaoshi, And so yeah, that's like sort of how I actually like it. I don't know, I just love how she came in and how she was introduced to the audience. So there's another scene that I really love is when Su Mengzhen goes to Liu Bantang, like he goes to meet those people, and there's like two different like lines, and it's raining, so everyone has an umbrella, and like if I remember correctly, the umbrella colors were different. And I don't know, I just loved how it, like, if you see the camera from the top down, it looks so beautiful. And I don't know, I just loved how it was set, that scene. Another reason I feel like this story itself, been a while to see this type of story. I mean, there's a lot of storylines that are very similar to what this drama story is like. And I have to say, it's sort of like this, the main character, Wang Xiaoshi, he goes in and he meets these people that because it seems like his character has always been up in the mountains and never really gone out of this, like, with his shifu. So like he's always been there, and this is his first time, like, you know, going out and discovering this world that he's, like, you know, never interacted with other people from the other people. So I was like, okay. And then he meets these friends, and, you know, things happen. It's either like, even though we're like good friends, we may become sort of like enemies, or like, I don't know, maybe there's some like, there's a story. So it's sort of like that type of storyline. And it's been a while because I've been seeing a lot of like dramas like xianxia, or like drama like characters who are not like human basically, and I feel like this is more much of a normal type of storyline in that sense, I guess. So I'm excited to see this journey that he's gonna be on and how the story is gonna be like, because I already know from things that Liu Yunixing said on his like streams about this drama and his character and like things that may happen in this drama. So I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be interesting and how it's gonna play out. So I'm just really excited. So while I do like this drama so far, there are some parts that I was like, huh? Or I just laughed. For example, the scene where Su Mengzhen goes to Liu Bantang, like he talks to those people over there. Wang Xiaoshi, he sort of like guards like the entrance to the place, so he's the only one standing there, and there's this person that's like with a purple cape, but basically masked, and like you don't see this person. All you see going on is like sort of like they're sort of like battling. They're not moving at all, but they're battling, and you see like these sort of like effects on the wind and like the water and everything. That scene is cool, but I felt like that scene was a little bit too long for me personally. So I was like, oh gosh. I was like, I understand what it was trying to say in that scene, but then I was like, 有点太久了. So I was like, 什么时候就是 like, when is it gonna be done? So another thing is, I noticed that in a lot of dramas recently, or in the past couple of years, there have been narrators that sort of, you hear someone, you know, narrating like, oh, introducing the audience to this world and like the maybe different like groups or like what kind of world that you're setting into and everything, which I think is amazing. Sometimes I feel like it's great to give the audience who may, if it's adapted from like an original like IP or whatever, like you don't know, like maybe some people haven't read the book before, so yeah. And it's great to give the audience sort of like the heads up of like everything, but I think like because the narrator introduced like what like 金凤戏楼 is and what 六分半堂 is, I feel like everyone knew. And then like there's another scene where Wenrou was explaining to Wang Xiaoshi like the two different groups and why, like how they're different and everything, and I was like, it sounded a little repetitive to me. Because it felt like, then don't add the narrator part into the drama, because through, as any story or whatever, it's through like dialogue, through description, through everything that the audience figures out like, oh, this is the world that we're in and everything. I don't know, I just feel like you told the audience straight up in the beginning and then like another time, but then I felt like it could have been like, you didn't need the narrator to tell us. It's always like through dialogue that the audience like figure it out. So that is all I have for this drama. Let me know what y'all think of this drama. This is sort of like a really first impression of it. I will continue to watch it. I'll see what happens. So anyways, I will see you next time. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this drama and like what do you think of the characters and everything. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Please subscribe, give me a like, and I will see you next time. Bye!